right, let's get this shit over with. I'm here with EDP, aka Brian, aka the biggest gun owner on the South and the West Coast. Probably every single gun known to man or
Hey
close
man,
to it.
don't be saying that too loud though.
Hey, as long as it's not military, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, hey, listen, we're good.
Yeah.
And you know what? You have your own gun collection, and I only have a Glock, so you're definitely outdoing me. But how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Just hanging out, chilling and stuff. Same old shit.
Gotcha. I see that you're repping your White Sox already.
Dude, I got a lot of fucking literally before you told me to come on, I got some shit that literally just got delivered. A lot of shit, some beanies and some socks and stuff.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. That's good. Christmas is right around the corner, and looks like us Eagles fans are getting coal in our stockings with all this bullshit going on. Carson Wentz is going to the bench, riding the pine, getting splinters in his ass. And, we're just going to have to take it, honestly. At the end of the day, they decide to go to Jalen Hurts. It's an unpopular decision because now, to me anyway, I feel like the Carson Wentz era is officially over.
It never began.
Well, this is how I see it. You can't just go to a rookie quarterback to finish out the season. Number one, what if Jalen Hurts starts winning? All right. What if he's winning in the suck-ass division? We go to the playoffs and we go on a run with Jalen Hurts. Then Carson Wentz is definitely not going back in ever.
Right.
So, I don't know what to make of this. Well, actually, I do know what to make of this. This is Doug Peterson trying to save his ass.
Right.
Because him playing Carson Wentz obviously wasn't working since the offensive line clearly didn't play for Carson Wentz. The position players clearly didn't play for Carson Wentz. As soon as Jalen Hurts came to the game, Jalen Hurts started to ball out. Now, I personally think Jalen Hurts sucks. I think he's an awful, awful NFL quarterback. But you know what? They didn't have game film on him, and that's how he was able to make those wide open throws. And honestly, I gotta tip my hat to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts did what he could to ball out, try to bring us back. Jalen Reagor had that one punt return for a touchdown, and it looked like we were actually in the game for a little bit. But at the end of the day, you guys are going to see against the Saints that Jalen Hurts is easily one of the worst quarterbacks you'll ever see play the game of football. He stinks. Literally stinks. The Vegas line is -7.5 for the New Orleans Saints. I am putting a ton of money on the Saints this week because he cannot move the ball down the field. Sean Payton's going to make him his bitch. And then here's the biggest problem. When he does get exposed and it shows the world that he can't play football at this level, how do you go back to Carson Wentz and say, hey, listen, we fucked up. We want you to be the quarterback? Do you think he's going to take that well? Because I don't.
Listen, if Jalen Hurts fucks up, man, and they want to go back to Wentz, man, if I'm Wentz, I'm like, you know what, bitch? I want you to bow down and suck my balls, bitch. I want you to give me every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about this Alshon Jeffrey shit hopping on one fucking leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's not a good fuck. It's not a pretty situation, dog.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah, it's fucking bad, dude.
No, it's bullshit. And you know what it is? I'm not the biggest Carson Wentz guy. You guys know this. I'm really not. Because after the 2018 season, I felt like it was time to actually keep Nick Foles on the roster because he did more for this team to move them into the playoffs, and players played around him. They built shrines for him. He was obviously the guy that won. And as my grandfather said before he sadly passed away, he said, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And that's just the biggest thing that comes to my mind when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, Carson Wentz was great in 2017. I completely understand that, but we don't know if he would have won that Super Bowl. We just do not know. He had a great regular season, but I already know what fans would have said if he lost in the playoffs that year. They said, oh, he's only a sophomore. He's going to be great for years. We're going to see this for years. They would have given him every excuse in the book because he looked great. The fact that Nick Foles went in there and won the Super Bowl,
right?
I said to myself, I was like, yeah, Carson Wentz was very flashy. He put MVP numbers. He brought us to the playoffs. I understand that. But this guy actually won us the Super Bowl, and people are making fun of him because of the way he looks, the way he plays. He's not as flashy. And I'm like, would I rather have the guy that wins games, or would I rather have the guy that stat pads for the season? And that's something I was thinking about. Now, I've taken a ton of heat from these fans, a ton over the years. Because I said that, yeah, honestly, I would have kept Nick Foles. I mean, you disagree with that, obviously, every single day. I would have kept Nick Foles because this is a guy that I feel like every single big opportunity that he came to the game, he'd succeed. You know, I mean, you go back to 2013, he threw 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now, granted, he's having a really bad season in Chicago because that offensive line sucks. But Carson Wentz, and you may disagree with me on this too, but Carson Wentz this year has been awful. Like
it's been fucking terrible.
He's been absolutely horrible. And like I was with my friend the other day watching this game, and he played offensive line in high school. He's like 55 years old. He said that Carson Wentz the whole season is looking for 2 players on the field. And this actually made a lot of sense. He's looking for 2 players on the field. Number 1, his first read, and number 2, the player coming to hit him. Those are the two players that he's keeping an eye on. You know, and when you have that in the back of your mind, you're done. Because when you're looking to get hit and getting yourself ready to get hit, you're screwed. You're broken.
Well, when you say he's looking ready to get fucking hit, who do you fucking blame that on? I mean, you can't. I mean, the motherfucker's gotten sacked. What, 50 fucking? Dude, let me tell you something, man. I'm surprised the motherfucker hasn't turned into the next Dan Pastorini. The motherfucker got sacked, what, fucking 17 times in one fucking game?
Yeah. I mean, like, 50 sacks is unheard of. I know in the Green Bay game, what did it get up to before he got taken out of the game? Was it like 5 times? like,
yeah, dude. I mean, motherfucker just, I'm like, fuck.
Like, he would take the snap and all of a sudden, like, boom. Like, he would just go down to the ground. Like, he'd have no shot at all. You know?
Yeah, dude. And you know what, though, man? You know, you really only have 2 options here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Option 1, you keep Carson Wentz and you pull that Russell Wilson shit and you get rid of every fucking body.
Yes.
And you get people who want to play for him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or option 2, you restructure his deal and you fucking trade him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, man, I'm not sure how true this is, but I'm hearing a lot of fucking shit that the Patriots.
They might. And this was my fear because there's been a lot of speculation that Bill Belichick, he's looking for an aged veteran to come into that offense where that offense anyone could play. I hate to break it to you, but anyone could play that offense. Right. Carson Wentz would thrive on that franchise, literally thrive. And, you know, they would win 14 fucking Super Bowls in the next 20 years. Like, they really would. And I can see it. I can see the writing on the wall, all right? I know Carson Wentz deep down is a very talented athlete. Very talented. He's just not going to get it done in the city of Philadelphia. Like, it's just not going to happen. That's why, in my honest opinion, I would not be surprised when you see that Jalen Hurts stinks this Sunday, like he's really bad. Once you see that he stinks, the Philadelphia Eagles may look to get up to that number 1 pick. They might. They might trade Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, and our first pick in this year's draft for Trevor Lawrence. I could totally see that happening. Because they know that Doug Peterson isn't necessarily going out the door. Doug Peterson wants to run this offense the way he wants to run it, but he's not sold on Carson Wentz because, let's face it, he has a history of coaching players like Nick Foles better than Carson Wentz. When Carson Wentz had that 1 year in 2017, that was honestly more Frank Reich. And, you know, Frank Reich, he's a great talent evaluator. He's a great coach when it comes to the quarterback. But when you send him to a place like the Jets, he'll get a clean slate, fresh start, and he'll be a veteran. And what do the Jets need? They need a veteran. They need some veteran players on that team with the young players around them. So I could see him going to somewhere like the Jets. I could also see him going to the Colts with Frank Reich because Frank Reich is not going to have a quarterback next year because Phillip Rivers is signed to a 1-year deal. So those are 2 places where I could see Carson Wentz going to next year. But I'm guaranteeing you guys this right here, right now. Not a snowball's chance in the microwave. Carson Wentz plays another snap for this team. It's not happening. Because once you made the decision to go with Jalen Hurts, a guy that you selected last year when you're supposed to help Carson Wentz, when you put him in for the remainder, 4 or 5 games of the season, you in essence said, Carson Wentz, thank you for the memories, but that's it. We're done. And the problem about that is the cap hit that we're going to take next year if we do decide to cut him, unless we have a trading partner, which I truly believe they do because they know Joe Douglas in New York, and they're trying to get it figured out because Joe Douglas knows Carson Wentz. Right. So these are some things I'm keeping in mind when I'm trying to think of scenarios of where they would want to move Carson Wentz to. I could see that. I could see them moving him to the Jets for the first pick overall. I could.
Yeah, I mean, when they decide to get rid of him and stuff, and when he goes to another team and thrives and shit, I don't want to hear or see Philly fans bitching and crying. Oh my God, nah, bitch.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck all that. I don't want to hear that crying and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up, dude. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, that's. I don't know. I'm up to my fucking ear with the fucking Eagles, dude. I'm just done, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, you were at the Super Bowl not even 3 years ago. You were celebrating. You're like looking up in the air. That final seconds that that the confetti was coming up. You're like looking up at the sky. You're like, what the hell happened? And then all of a sudden, it's like you're doing another example of what the hell happened, but it's like going way downhill. Like it's like not even close to what it was. We're projected right now,
bro,
to get the 4th pick, bro.
Bro, the fucking Eagles are a piece of shit fucking franchise, dude.
Yeah, you made a video earlier.
Is so fucking bad, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, god damn. Hey, man, I don't live up on the East Coast, man, and here come Philly motherfuckers. Oh, I live and die with my team, bitch. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, motherfucker, you can go ahead and live and die with a motherfucker. I've been doing this shit for 23 years. I can't do this shit anymore.
Yeah. No. And the fans that say they live and die with this team are the fans that are what I call stupid. Like they're very dumb. Like the excuses that they give, they're like, "Oh, I live and die with my team. I live in the city of Philadelphia. This is home, bro." Like those are the kind of people that you can't take seriously, because when people say that they live in Philadelphia and you live outside the city, so you're not a real fan, you can't take them seriously, because right off the bat, they already lost. They already lost the argument, because who gives a shit if you were born in Philadelphia? I'm glad I wasn't born in Philadelphia. That fucking city's a shithole. Literally a shithole. All right. If it weren't for the fucking sports teams, I would go nowhere near that rat trap. It is disgusting. I went to a bar one time. I went to a bar with my friend in Center City, Philadelphia. It closes late. It closes around 3 a.m. All of a sudden, we're trying to catch a lift. And this homeless lady out of nowhere, this crackhead homeless lady, comes up to him and slaps him right in the face for no reason. Like, it is the shittiest fucking city. They let people just go into that city and terrorize tourists. It is awful. You're saying?
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that. I wish a motherfucker would come up and slap me in my face. I'm beating their fucking ass, dude.
I mean, I don't hit women, but my friend was like really upset. And then we went up to the cops, and the cop was like, "Yeah, that happens every now." Like, well, fucking do something about it.
Oh, dude. I mean, I know how most people don't hit women. Oh man, I'll beat a woman's ass. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'll slap the shit out of a bitch. I'll slap the shit out of a bitch. No, man. Dude, that's fucked up, man. Like, I mean, I remember this one time. We were actually going to. Is it called Modell's? No, it wasn't. It might be Modell's. I'm not sure what the sports store was called. Is it called Modell's?
Modell's or Dick's, like one of them.
Modell's. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I asked this lady. I'm looking like, excuse me, because I had a runny nose. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, can I have some tissue, please? What for?
Yeah. People are assholes.
So I can wipe my ass? Damn.
Like the Barstool owner, what is his name? Dave Portnoy? Right. He was doing a cheesesteak review, like at this place, and he like rated it as 6. He hates cheesesteaks. And this one guy called him a strap job for no reason. And it's like,
what the fuck's a strap job?
It means that you're a douchebag and you want nothing to do with them. That's what it means.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like people in Philly are the biggest jerk offs of all time. Like that's why you could see that our fans go to games, get drunk, and just fight each other. Because they migrate from the city, they go into the stadium, they don't care about losing or winning. They just want to pound your face until you die.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that's why we have a bad reputation. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're not that bad." Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah, motherfucker, you pretty fucking bad, bitch.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. Like you're throwing beer cans at people outside the NFC Championship game. Yeah, you're pretty fucking bad. I hate to break it to you.
Right? They're pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, but let's get away from that for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it is sad that the Carson Wentz era is over because I wanted him to prove me wrong. I truly did. Like I don't like to be right on stuff like that. You know me. I want this team to succeed. And the first half of the Washington football team game, where it was week 1, he looked great. He looked phenomenal. I believe he had 2 touchdowns and what was it, like 157 yards passing? And then all of a sudden, just something changed within his gameplay. I don't know. I don't know what it was. We looked great in that first half, and just changed out of nowhere.
Right.
I don't know. Like people blame Doug's play calling all the time, but it was just a weird transition. Like, did he get hurt again? Is he secretly hurt? Like, I just don't know.
Right. Yeah, dude. It all happened when he threw that fucking pick 6, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened, dog. I don't know, man. Dude, I'm just, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm just rambling and just bullshitting, but bro, I have nothing to say about the Eagles anymore, dude.
Yeah.
I know what has to be done. It ain't going to get done. So why even fucking talk about the shit?
Well, I think the reason why people like you and I always kind of don't want to talk about them, but we find reasons to talk about them, is because we're so obsessed with the team. Us being younger, and we want the team to win titles, and every single year they suck, other than 2017 going into 18. It's yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying, that you don't want to talk about them. Honestly, your heart's gone away from them, but in reality, we do still care about the team, deep down. And it's all these things, just in the front office, Jeffrey Lurie, you're saying he's the biggest problem. I agree with that. I've told Zomp that from a long time ago. I've told Zomp that Jeffrey Lurie is the biggest problem with this team because he hires the wrong pieces in the front office. He obviously doesn't give. I'm not going to say he doesn't give a shit about winning, because he does. He bought the team, but it just seems like either number one, Jeffrey Lurie has something against him that if he fired him, he'd put out on tape or something. Or number two, he's loyal to the point where he doesn't want to get rid of Howie Roseman because he won him a Super Bowl, quote unquote. Right. And it's just a weird situation because you, I, and every single Philadelphia Eagles fan knows that Howie Roseman is a terrible GM.
Fucking horrible.
Everyone knows it. Chip Kelly was a better GM. Yep. And it's that's just saying something. That speaks volume. So I just don't know what to think anymore when it comes to Jeffrey Lurie's decisions into a $1 billion franchise. Is he senile? Does he have dementia? I don't really understand it. And he said he was mad, and he said that he wanted to change, but you gave Carson Wentz all of this money, especially guaranteed, a year ago, and the contract kicks in next year. Why would you give someone that big of a contract just a year ago, not seeing this close into the future that maybe, just maybe, he isn't the guy that he used to be?
On top of that, it's not like you helped the motherfucker. You didn't give him shit
at all. You didn't help him at all.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's like last year, for example. Remember the Jalen Hurts? Well, obviously you remember the Jalen Hurts pick. You had video of the year on that. The Jalen Hurts pick was what the fuck are you doing? To me, it was what the fuck are you doing? Because I understand getting a quarterback, and I understand going early with a quarterback, but I didn't understand the pick because Jalen Hurts you could have got in the 5th round. Right. I had him as a 5th rounder. I don't think he's good at all. I think he's terrible.
Right.
And his skill set is just not there as an NFL quarterback. And it just baffled me. It's what did you see in this guy? I understand maybe you wanted to take him because you didn't want someone like the Cowboys taking him because he's the same as Dak Prescott, but a little suckier. But I don't understand the concept going into that. If you wanted a quarterback that badly, you're going to tell me that you couldn't trade down to get Jordan Love, the quarterback that the Packers got. Right. You couldn't tell me that you had to go for Jalen Hurts. Their scouting system, number one, sucks. Number two, they just need to clean house. And I know they're not going to. But the fact of the matter is we just have to deal with it, and that's all there is to it. I just thank God we have one Super Bowl, and I know what you're feeling. This. You say the Super Bowl is a fluke. See, that's something I disagree with, but I understand why you say it. All right? Because when you win a Super Bowl and you drop off that much, it's like, how the hell did you win the Super Bowl in the first place?
Right.
You know? It's like that one year, everything was perfect. Everyone came together. The front office was great. The coaching was great. The players were great. The chemistry was great. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 3 years later, we're one of the worst teams in the league. Like, how does that even happen? It's like, as a Super Bowl contender, you want to be consistent. Right. And everything but. You know?
It's like, okay, like you win the fucking Super Bowl, right? I could see you go 12-4, 11-5, 11-5, 10-6, you know what I mean? I mean, like, you're still fighting, you know what I mean? Divisional round, you know what I mean? But, motherfucker, I have never in my life seen a team win the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker, you take a nosedive.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's not like a fucking, like a little, gently going to, I was fucking said.
Nosedive. Literally. Like we're talking like you hit it right on the head. It's like you jump off a cliff or bridge, you tie some cement shoes to your feet, throw it off a bridge and dive face first in after. It's like it's one of those. It's like you don't even care anymore. It's like the fans are just sitting back, they're like, all right, we won the Super Bowl, we want more, but the team's not even in a position to get a Super Bowl, let alone contend for one.
Right.
Like they're not even close. Like, this team is worse than the Bengals. This team's worse than the Giants. And the Giants suck. I see all these fucking cockroach Giants fans in my comment section. Your team sucks. Your team is garbage. And I'm going to be on your ass all the way to the playoffs. And I'm going to light the biggest victory cigar when you motherfuckers lose and ruin your draft stock. All right? I hate the Giants. I hate them with a passion. I think Zomp and I are the biggest Giants haters on the face of the earth. Like, I truly do.
Hey, man, don't get me wrong, man. I still fucking hate the Cardinals. Fuck those motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get boat raced by them this year. The
Saints?
Yeah, we play Kyler Murray after the Saints, I believe. I think it is. Because we don't get a break. We have, I think, 2 easy games left. And that's about it. And we're not even going to win those.
Yeah, it ain't going to be fucking good.
No, not at all. But it's just sad to me. It's like, what the fuck, Yeah. 2.5 years ago was like the best day of my life at Xfinity Live. You could crowd surf in that place. And then now it's COVID. Can't even walk outside without getting a disease. And now you're watching the shittiest franchise known to man just fucking suck every single week.
Sucking fucking dick. And now all of a sudden you see teams like the fucking Browns and shit winning games. Like, how the fuck did that happen?
They stink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers really stink. Oh, my God. But I don't know. That's pretty much all I have to say. I pretty much ranted all I had to say. Like, do you have anything else to say?
Dude, I want the Eagles to hire that motherfucking that guy from Kansas City. Why? Because he's black.
Oh, Benjamin?
Eric Bieniemy? Whatever.
Bieniemy, yeah.
I didn't even know the motherfucker was black. I'm like, oh,
he's him and Salah on San Fran are the 2 biggest coaching hires this offseason. Right. The defensive coordinator on San Fran. I think we're going to stick with Doug Peterson, truly. Unless he resigns, which there have been rumors about, which I don't trust. I could see us sticking with Doug Peterson, but if we didn't, I could see the defensive coordinator from the San Francisco 49ers coming in here. I could. That would be interesting. He looks like a bad motherfucker, too. Like, he'll kill somebody.
He was angry as fuck.
He does. He really does. And that's someone I want on the team. I wouldn't mind Rex Ryan coming here to coach the defense.
Yeah.
No.
Philly just get somebody, bro. Just get somebody in here who isn't a pussy ass motherfucker, dude. And see, that's what's wrong with the fucking Eagles, dude. Like for me, dude, I've always seen, or at least growing up, I've always seen the Eagles of being like a badass, bruising fucking wrecking machine, but they have pussy motherfuckers running the front office.
Right.
Oh shit.
I agree. The Philly Talk Podcast 499 Super Chat. Thank you, bro. Still believe in Wentz talent, but the Philly organization broke him, and Hurts has to be named the starter. Everyone has to be looked at for 2021. Well, I disagree and agree with you in some aspect. I mean, you didn't have to label Jalen Hurts the starter because, in essence, if Jalen Hurts balls out, the fans would come with pitchforks to everyone at the NovaCare complex if they labeled Wentz the starter for next year. So this is a big risk, all right? This is how I see it in maybe two different ways. Number one, they're sold on trading Wentz no matter what, and they're going to do everything to trade him, not necessarily going forward with Jalen Hurts for the future. They have their mindset. Number two, you put Jalen Hurts out there for the remaining 4 games of the season for trade bait, and you keep Wentz, and you hold him so you pay him the money, and you just get what you wanted with your contract, all right? And number three, you just try to get – I don't even know number three. It's just such a weird situation. It's a real weird situation. I just don't see how a rookie quarterback in Jalen Hurts can do more than what Carson Wentz has done out of his Philadelphia tenure. I don't see it.
Well, remember what you also said upon your post-game show. You know, Jalen Hurts was looking great when they were playing fucking prevent defense. And then all of a sudden, they lock that shit down. The motherfucker sucks dick. He looks just like fucking Wentz.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you play prevent defense, you know, everything's easier. Everything's easier to see because you're back playing defense so you don't get past the sticks. But when you put everyone in the box and everyone's on their A game, yeah, that's where the big boys come to play when you're a quarterback. And Jalen Hurts looked fucking terrible. So it's like, no, like the Saints have one of the best defenses in the league. And I'm telling you right now, I would not be shocked. And I'm going to say this right here, right now. I would not be shocked if we scored 0 next week. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be shocked because you guys wanted Hurts and you got him. Did I want Wentz gone? I've been wanting Wentz gone. Everyone knows it. But that doesn't mean I wanted Jalen Hurts to replace him because I'm telling you right now, Jalen Hurts ain't the guy. And you guys are going to see it on Sunday. And on Sunday, after I'm right once again, you guys will be like, what the fuck? We need Carson back. Please, King Carson. Everyone will say that. And then you know what Carson Wentz will say?
Fuck you.
No, he'll say for the first time, even though he's a Jesus guy and he loves the Bible. He'd be like, fuck you, Philadelphia.
Fuck you, right? Fuck you, I ain't coming back.
That would be so funny if Carson Wentz just made a video on Twitter. He was like, hey, listen, you got what you want. Fuck you. And then just tweeted it out. That would be so funny.
That is some funny fucking shit, man.
Yeah. Someone else said that the Wentz will go to the Patriots and Colts. As fucked up as it is, I could see him being a Pat.
You know what's funny is that me and Philippe actually said that if he goes to New England, we're going to go to at least one fucking Patriots game a year and root for his fucking ass, dude. At least one.
I join you. I join you.
I join you.
I would. No, I would go just to watch. You know, because he's out of conference and he's not going to be beating us. So what does it matter? You know, right. Unless we go to the Super Bowl, which we probably wouldn't. But, you know, yeah, I mean, I'd go. It's number one, it's a football game, and we only go to Foxborough, once every 8 years. Yeah. So,
he goes to the Super Bowl, he plays us and shits on us, be like.
Bad Dog talking mad crap about me in the stream. Don't care. I mean, I'm not on his stream right now, so he's got to think about me when he's on a stream without me. So that just tells you everything you need to know about Bad Dog. But thanks for the $2. Wasn't divorced yet. I think Hurts deserves an opportunity to start. Wentz needs to clear his head. It's a little bit past clearing his head. You know, when you label a rookie a starter, you gotta make damn sure that he's your guy. Like, I'm sorry, because this could really backfire. It could.
I mean, me personally, dude, this is what I would do, even though it probably isn't not gonna fucking happen. I would be like, listen, get this nigga Carson Wentz some help. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about true help. And then after next year, if he's still fucking ass, we'll get fucking rid of him, dude. Yeah. But like for me, I'm like, you can't truly evaluate somebody if the motherfucker is getting sacked 50 times. Right. Motherfuckers, I mean, dude, and that's not, you know, I'm not giving them fucking rim jobs and sloppy fucking toppies, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm saying, like, the guy looks like fucking shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's like, who's fucking help? I'll give you an example. It's kind of similar to Jacksonville in 2017 when they had Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles is fucking trash.
Trash, yeah.
But the team was helping this fucking guy. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, if everybody's helping one another, then it's easier to play. You know what I mean?
Well, Jacksonville's defense really helped Blake Bortles. They were one of the best defenses in my life I've ever seen. Right. You know, and most of that defense is gone. So, I mean,
fucking everybody's going. It's fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, they were really good. Someone asked me if Zach Wilson's any good at the BYU quarterback. Yeah, he is, but there's another problem with Zach Wilson, all right? If the Eagles were to draft someone like Zach Wilson, it would be another Carson Wentz problem because Carson Wentz, he waited till marriage to fuck. And Zach Wilson is a Mormon, so he's another Mormon that would wait until marriage to fuck. And that's, to a lot of people, that wouldn't be a huge deal, but, I mean, it kind of is. Like, if you look at the grand scheme of things, it is because once Carson Wentz got married, his playing style went downhill. So it's kind of a trend. I don't know, it's a random trend, but it's a trend.
Yeah, it's random as fuck, dude.
Wentz needs to be benched, not for the rest of the season, but for one game. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to decide whether you're going to be with Hurts or you're going to be with Wentz for the rest of the season. And they're chosen to go with Hurts, in my opinion. You know? So if Doug is fired, who do I want as the next head coach? Like I said, the guy in KC or the guy in San Fran, defensive coordinator. Those are the two guys. And yeah, that would be the one thing I'd be happy about. If he were to leave, then his fans would go with him. That's the one thing I would like. I would like to go back to Eagles football, but I want us to be good, you know. So that's the problem with that. But listen, anyway, guys, you know, this was a great stream. Thank you guys.
Danny's a stupid fucking bitch, but go ahead.
Wait, why? Why is he stupid?
Oh, well, he's saying, you know, I just want Wentz stands to be gone. Well, here's the thing, dog. No, like me personally, I'm not a fucking Wentz stand, dude. I want this motherfucker. Like, I'm all about being fair, dude. You know what I mean? It's like you can't fucking evaluate somebody if you don't give them shit. You know, and if you give him shit and he sucks fucking dick, well, fuck the bitch. But you can't sit back and say, oh, people are Wentz stands and shit. Motherfucker, he doesn't have nothing.
Yeah.
So
No.
what the fuck? Like, I mean, God damn.
I think it's like an ongoing battle back and forth between Eagles fans and people that just love Carson Wentz, that people are just sick of it. I guess I get it somewhat, but at the same time, I want the best player out there for the Philadelphia Eagles because I'm an Eagles fan over anybody. Now, I don't know if that's Carson Wentz. I don't know if that's Carson Wentz, and I just don't know. As the Cowboys bring it all the way back, holy fuck, all the way back to 30. But I don't know. That's pretty much all I have for the stream. You have anything else to say?
Who are the Ravens QB?
Huh?
Who are the Ravens QB? Is Lamar Jackson back?
Yep.
Oh,
Jackson's
back. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Cowboys are they're going down the field actually.
Oh shit.
That should be interesting. You know, but anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream. EDP, you know, thanks for coming on, buddy. And yeah, you know, hopefully this team has a bright future going down the road. But for right now, it just doesn't look like it. So,
fuck no, it doesn't. Bitch. It was fucking horrible.
They need to clean house, but they're not going to listen to us. If they don't listen to EDP, they're not going to listen to anybody. Because he has the biggest voice in the room. So, with that said, we're out of here. Have a great night, guys. Stay healthy. Fuck COVID.